So it's 1:22 a.m. in the night here right now, and we've just heard that the Supreme Court is actually going to be hearing the urgent petition filed by the Congress and the JDS challenging the decision of Karnataka Governor Vajubhai Vala to invite the BJP and BS Yeddyurappa to form the government in Karnataka tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Now, it was very, very late in the day when we heard that the governor had actually formally, officially sent out this invitation to Yeddyurappa. It was only something like 10 p.m. in the night. At the moment that happened, we heard the Congress was going to actually go and challenge it, the Congress into the JDS. They moved very, very quickly, but obviously the Supreme Court was closed at this point of time. But they managed to get the Secretary General, the Registrar General to go and speak to the CJI and get the Chief Justice of India, Deepak Mishra, to set up a bench to hear the matter. And that's going to be heard at 1:45 a.m. today at the Supreme Court. Now, why exactly did the Congress really have to, and the JDS have to move this so quickly, given they could have just done it tomorrow morning? Well, the reason actually is that when we look at what's happened in previous cases, the only sort of consistent rule which has happened when you've had this sort of dispute between, when you have a hung assembly, is that the court always says, why not let whoever's been appointed by the governor go and conduct a floor test and on that basis see whether they can actually sustain a government. Now, the reason why this case is different is because here we have a situation where they're trying to stop that swearing in from happening in the first place, which is why they had to move tonight, which is why they had to get the Supreme Court to listen to this case right now. And they have managed to get that to be done. So why is it, why did the Supreme Court agree to let this happen? Why have they agreed to hear this matter instead of just saying, why not come tomorrow after the swearing in? Well, it could be, and this is based on what we've seen in the petition. Now, the petition has got something in it which is a little bit different from what's happened in previous cases and which can actually work here. Because here you have not just the fact that the BJP has claimed that they have enough MLAs to form a government in Karnataka, we also have the Congress and the JDS submitting a letter of support from 117 MLAs. And that's the crucial thing, 117 MLAs over the majority mark. They've shown they have that majority in the assembly, which means that the one test which the governor is supposed to follow, that can the person he's inviting actually prove a majority, that really cannot be fulfilled. So what they're trying to say is that Yeddyurappa cannot possibly show that he has a majority since we've already shown that. And that is the key issue here which has to be decided by the Supreme Court. Does this mean that the governor has done something absolutely illegal, unconstitutional? Or has he still, or is his decision still within his discretion? We will have to wait and see what the court obviously holds, but this is what we know. The Congress and the JDS have said the governor's decision was unconstitutional, was illegal, an arbitrary exercise of his powers, and that actually, given the information which was provided to him that the Congress and the JDS had a majority, there is no way he should have agreed to invite Yeddyurappa to form the government.